Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing another anti-aging beauty device review, and today it's LED Aesthetics Glotech Mask and Collar that I'm going to review. I do have a Glotech discount code for you, so check out the description below to find that. So Glotech at-home LED mask uses red, blue and near-infrared light technology, and it's supposed to provide total skin renewal at a cellular level and visible results in as little as 3 weeks. So we will see if it lives up to its claims. So I already have the current body LED mask, so I want to share with you the differences between the Glotech LED mask and the current body LED mask so you can see which is right for you. I also want to explain to you why I got both the face mask and the neck mask and why I think getting both is really important. I'm also going to share the immediate before and after results from using both the Glotech mask and collar, and then I'll share the 4-week results on the blog. One, because I'm really impatient to share this with you and I want to see if it does have an immediate effect. And the second reason is because I'm going to start traveling and I don't want you to have to wait on this review or the people who sent me this as a gift. So the reason I want to share the before and after results at the 4 weeks is because on their website it says you can see clinical level anti-aging results and anti-blemish results within 3 weeks. I'm going to do 4 weeks just to be fair. So I'm going to use it in conjunction with their Ageless Complex Serum, which is cruelty-free. As they say, it's formulated to boost the results of your mask, so it's really giving it the best chance possible to get the maximum results from it. And that's things like fighting hyperpigmentation and sun damage and being very hydrating. So let's unbox everything. If you're considering buying both the Glotech mask and neck collar, I would definitely recommend doing it at the same time because you can buy it as a bundle, which makes it a lot cheaper. So this is the boxing it comes in. It's almost like a clear, semi-opaque box. You can actually kind of see what's in there. I'm going to see how many nails I can try not to lose doing this. And then it's in a simple, just kind of flip opening a box. And then the mask, design-wise, I can see why it does get compared to current body's LED mask, and that was the first thing I asked when they talked to me and asked me if I'd be interested in reviewing it, was the differences between the current body LED mask and the Glotech mask, because I didn't want to completely confuse you, and there isn't much point reviewing a product that's completely the same as another when I've already found something that works really well. So this does have lots of different features, which I will get to, which is why I agreed to try this, but it's that really nice, flexible, lightweight mask that's really easy to pack and travel with. You're not going to have to take this big bulky box with you. And then inside you have these boxes labeled 1, 2, 3, 4, which I have no idea what they are. So we're going to pull them all out and take a little peek. Oh, and then there's obviously a Glotech Mask Pro instruction manual and a storage bag. Like I said, for traveling, you can throw this away. We're done. And once you know it works, you're happy with it, and if it's past the return window, you're just going to carry it around in the storage bag. So very, very easy and portable to travel with. So every time I move, you can see my light ring behind me. It's a really cute, actually, travel bag. That's it. I'm going to see if both fit in here, both the neck mask and the face mask, because that's going to make it a lot easier to travel with if I can get everything in one bag. So in box number 1, it is, okay, this is going to be the strap. This is going to go through the holes on the mask and tie around the back of your head. And then it's going to be adjustable so you can get a good fit besides it being elastic. So that should fit really nicely. In box number 2, that's really heavy. I bet you it's going to be the battery pack. It is wireless and portable. You don't have to be sat somewhere plugged into a wall. You can do this anywhere. So yes, that's exactly what it is. So very, very similar to the current body, the same way. That's going to snap onto there. In number 3, this is probably the rest of the charging cable to be able to plug it in and charge it. That'd be helpful. Yep, I'm getting good at this guessing game. I don't know if you do it. My husband and I, when we do Santa, we have to guess what's in each other's presents. Like, we'll like feel them or shake them and guess what Santa got us before we open them. I don't know. It's something I was brought up with my parents, and it just makes opening the gifts a bit slower and builds the excitement a little bit more. And then we have a winner who guesses the most gifts right. Okay. Anyway, I digress. Back to the Glotech mask. This is going to plug into this, your main kind of battery source, and then this is going to plug into charge. And it is the old-fashioned USB charging port, so if you don't have one of those, most of us have one of those little dongle things now to convert it if you need that. And then on here is your button, so you know when it's on, but also to switch between the 2 modes, the anti-aging and the anti-blemish, but I'll get to that later. I'm going to tease that out because that's really cool. And then behind window number 4, this one, I have no idea what it is because I feel like we've got everything unless it's like a cleansing mask. No. Oh, okay. This is kind of cool. It's to put in here. I guess if you're finding these uncomfortable, you can use these to relieve the pressure off of your eyes. They will snap inside the mask from the inside, and you can just press them in to here. It will be snug there, and that will just help relieve the pressure off of your eyes. And maybe if you have eyelash extensions or longer lashes, that will probably be more comfortable. So I'm going to try that actually with them on, because that is a feature that isn't on my current body mask. So feature number one, sharing with you the differences, is this kind of padding that goes in there. Now, I don't have sensitivity to the red light or the blue light, but if you feel like your eyes are sensitive, you could always wear, like the old-fashioned sunbathing goggles, put a pair of those on over under this. It will help protect your eyes, and then just take a nap for 10 minutes. I don't have any light sensitive, so I'll put this on whilst I watch TV. Okay, that was the face box. Let's open the neck collar box, which is very, very similar. And then this is going to be the neck collar that you're going to wear with this. So it's going to wrap around. We're going to have another one of hit these in there. So everything just goes on really nicely. It goes on nice and snug. Then you have the same 4 boxes in here. You have your instructions in here. Come on out. There we go. And just to make sure I'm giving you the correct information, I am going to open all of these boxes with you. So yes, the same control here. It's only one button on this, on and off though, for your Glotech collar. It doesn't have the blue light technology in the Glotech collar. Your USB cord, your tie to be able to put it around your neck. The girl has the LED collar really tight on her neck, and the guy has it kind of hanging low. Okay. One difference between the Glotech face mask and the Glotech neck collar is that the face mask had that blue light technology. The neck mask only has the red and near infrared light technology in it, which is why it only has the on-off power button on here and not the one that switches between the anti-aging and the anti-acne. So the reason I think it's important to invest in both the Glotech face and neck collar is I've made the mistake in the past recently with beauty devices and just using them on my face. Things like the New Face, the Zip Halo, the Gua Sha LED. The reason being for most of them is you have to avoid the thyroid, so you can't actually use them on your neck. But also with my current body, I didn't get the neck collar. I was just using it on my face. And now I've noticed there's a big difference between the texture and quality and coloration on my skin and the skin damage and sun damage than on my neck. So on my neck, there's a lot of hyperpigmentation. There's that sun damage spot. There's a lot more fine lines and wrinkles, and it feels a rougher texture versus my facial skin, which I feel is just so much better than my neck. It's almost like this is a lot younger than this and they don't match up. So now my plan is to try and get my neck to match my face. Because if you saw earlier in this year, I haven't had dye sport, Botox for years and years. I had it done again this year. Let me get really close to you. You can see it's been a few months. There's a lot of movement and wrinkles in there. So I feel like this is a really good starting point for me to be able to review this properly and for you to be able to see everything that's going on. When it's saying reduces fine lines and wrinkles, you're still going to have this movement. It's not freezing your face like Botox or any kind of like injectable is. It's just to really help that appearance, which I honestly think is better, especially when you're increasing the collagen production. Then you're creating a long-term anti-aging results rather than just kind of stopping it every 12 weeks and keep topping up injectables. They also work really well together. I'm not saying don't do them. I think it's a really good combination. If injectables work for you, I think it's really great to be able to combine the instant results with the long-term results. So how long does it take to see results? They say it takes just 10 minutes a day. It'll automatically shut off after that 10 minutes. And then to see results in as little as 3 weeks. I'm going to use this every day for 4 weeks and see the results I get. Okay, should we give it a go? I'm going to do both the red and blue light treatment on this, and obviously just the red light on this. Maybe I'll do it twice so I get a 20-minute double dose of it. I am also going to use the serum. I will talk to you about that when I've got all of this off. So one of the things I really wanted to know when I asked Glotech about was, is it safe to use a Glotech LED mask with retinol products, or do I have to discontinue my retinol products? So they don't recommend using retinol or vitamin C directly before using your LED mask. They recommend applying your retinol 5 to 10 minutes afterwards. So it's not that you can't use it at all, they're just saying use it after the mask and not before the mask. However, LED Aesthetics have thought of everything, and they came out with their own ageless complex serum, which has both a retinol alternative and vitamin C. So it has a lot of the same benefits as retinol, but it's safe to use with your LED mask, and it's also supposed to make the mask more effective. Okay, so because both masks needed charging at least 4 hours, I left them charging overnight. So it's the next day and I just had my hair colored. I wouldn't normally tie it up, but because I'm going to use their ageless serum complex, I don't want to get any product in my hair until I just had it colored because I've got these crazy wispy bits, but that will do. So I'm going to use their serum because it is designed specifically to be used with this mask to get even more out of your Glotech treatments and your results. So it's the vitamin C ageless complex. And Glotech recommend using this immediately before your Glotech treatment. So I've washed and dried my face. I'm now going to put this on. Besides the color correcting properties from the vitamin C and bakuchiol, it also has hyaluronic acid to plump and hydrate. And it actually has quite a nice thick consistency. It wasn't like an oil or, oh my God, that smells amazing. It's almost kind of floral, fresh. It's not citrusy at all. It's almost like floral. It's really lovely. I'm going to press that into my skin because I want it pretty much fully absorbed before I put the mask on so it doesn't go all over my mask. And I am going to put it on my neck too because obviously of the neck collar. Just putting it between my fingers to warm it up a little bit. Maybe a little bit on that sunspot there that I said was the main kind of area of concern there. So I'm just trying to really get it everywhere I think the LED mask is going to hit to get the most results out of this. Oh, and yes, both of the masks, the neck and the face, both fit in that one bag. So if you're traveling, and I have the chargers in there and the serum, so everything fits in one bag. So I'm actually going to put the neck collar on first because that's the one I'm least familiar with. Another reason you might want to tie your hair back is because of the Velcro, if you don't want to end up with Velcro caught in your hair. And there are two ways you can attach it to the neck collar depending on how you're wanting to do it. You can either attach it through the top, wrap it around, and attach it on the other side here, which is going to give you a lot lower a fit, maybe if you have more sun damage lower down. What I'm going to do is use the other strap that was in here that I was like, what is this? It looks like an ankle strap. So the correct way to put on your Glotech collar is going to be with the Velcro strap like this. So you're going to basically put it on one side, Velcro it up, place it around your neck, then you'll come in on the other side and you can fasten this as tight or as loosely as you want, and that's basically what it's going to look like. However, this is too loose for me. It's fine, it doesn't have to fit snugly, but I just didn't find this as comfortable, so my workaround was this. So this is why we're tying the hair up, which I recommend because there's a lot of Velcro, and my husband's going to demo how to do it because I keep popping my nails off, and I have a very small neck, so we're doing it up slightly differently to kind of anything I could see on their website, but there wasn't really much on their website that actually showed how to do it. You're then going to want to plug in to the battery pack that you charged the night before, which is this one, and that will go in your end there. This can come out because that's just your charging piece, and all you're going to do is do that, hold it for a couple of seconds, and ta-da, it's on. We're then going to go in with the face mask. They do recommend using these eye protectors just to really help make it more comfortable. But again, totally optional. You don't need to use them. Because when I use the mask without the eyepieces, I tend to get a red mark right in the middle of my nose. So there's a couple of ways I found that works for me, but play around with this, see what works for you, because you all have different face structures and different noses. So for me, to avoid the pressure on my nose and any marks and any kind of like discomfort from those iPads, is one, I'm putting them in a back to front, so big side on the outside, flush side on there. It just gives it a bit of extra padding. The second one is I'm doing it up a lot looser than I was before. Now, I definitely think the iPads are useful if you have things like eyelash extensions or anything like that where your eyelashes are kind of like interrupting this. But if you don't, you might not need it. Again, play around. The mouth and nose are both in a great position so you can actually breathe. Don't worry about that. So I found that wearing it looser helps to alleviate any pressure anywhere, stops leaving any red masks. But looser also means it can slip because this is quite heavy and it doesn't have the ear hooks that their current body LED mask has. It can slip, and also because this is super soft, the band, that can slip. So the way I've personally solved this is, so by doing a ponytail directly under where you want the headband to sit, it can't slip, it holds it in place, and it also stops your hair getting caught in the Velcro. So that's what works for me, and then the mask isn't going anywhere. This has also been charging overnight, so we can take the other battery pack, the charger off, and put this on. Now, you're not going to confuse which is which because the face mask is the only one that has the anti-aging and the anti-acne. The LED mask for your neck just has the on-off button. It doesn't have the blue light technology. I guess because they're thinking maybe your skin on your face gets more blemishes than your neck. I have some neck breakouts right now, so that would have been useful. Then you're going to use this strap to go around. On this, there's only one opening. So this is obviously going to go through here. It's a really snug fit on there and close. You're not going to muddle it up with your neck mask because the neck mask is too wide to go through that hole. Hi Zara, you're going to come check it out? Oh, and my cats aren't freaked out by this at all. It kind of looks freaky to everyone else. I don't know, it's a very not flattering look. But the cats aren't bothered at all. Another tip for putting this on is to not have press-on nails because it is a bit fiddly and they do tend to ping off if you have those on. And then when the treatment's done, it will auto shut off. So I'm then going to put the face mask onto the blue to do that for 10 minutes. So the LED Aesthetic website says that their Glotech mask reverses the signs of aging from home in 3 weeks, which is why I'm going to show you the immediate results and then also do a before and after in a month's time. And those results are supposed to be that it visibly reduces wrinkles and fine lines, increases collagen production, improves radiance and texture, fades sun damage, which is why I wanted to try the neck collar, as I have a large sunspot on my collarbone. And then it will also, because it has that blue light technology, clear acne and rejuvenate your skin with clinically proven wavelengths of red, blue, and near infrared light. So you can't feel anything while you're actually using the mask. Beside the mask itself, there's no heat, there's no tingles. So if you want to take a nap or watch TV or do something else, you totally can. I haven't done the rest of my skincare yet because I didn't think it was fair because that's just going to make it more glowy and moist and plump anyway. So this is a before and after. And the other reason I didn't want to do my skincare as well is because I'm currently using Supergoop sunscreen and it is tinted, so it does make your skin look better anyway because it's going to even everything out and hopefully cover a little bit of that redness on my nose up. But it's still only 5 o'clock here and it's still bright sunshine out. So I want to make sure I've got all my SPF on. Not get this stuff in your eyes though, it does actually really sting. It's one of my favorite SPFs because it gives that gorgeous glow. But it does hurt if you get it in your eyes. And then a little bit of clear lip gloss. It's the Doors Custom Cosmetics 24/7 Miracle Lip Plumper. It's a hydrating mask and it has peptides that encourage collagen production. I'm not gonna do makeup, that's it, because I'm just working from home today and you know I don't wear makeup when I don't have to. I'm going to use a Glotech mask and collar every day for the week and then do a review at the end of the week. I'm then going to do a 4-week review of using it, but it's going to be in a little while because I'm going to go traveling. So it's going to take a little while for me to get that one done to you to be consistent. And then I'll probably do a 6-month one as well, see where my skin is in 6 months. I honestly don't expect skin to look better in 6 months. So it's kind of like asking the impossible. What I do want to do is really try and delay the aging process. I'm kind of quite realistic on the results I expect. I'm not expecting wonder treatments, although I have to say I have tried some brilliant things this year. If you've seen my reviews, I'm going to do at the end of the year. I'm going to show you everything I've reviewed this year because my husband keeps laughing. I keep getting all these new devices and show you kind of like go through the hits and the miss, the ones I think are absolute must-haves, ones I like, and the ones that were kind of total misses for me. So these are my before and after pictures and videos after using the mask for a week. The reason I want to show you these is so you don't have unrealistic expectations. It's not an instant fix or a quick fix. It's not one and done. You're going to have to use this consistently over time to see the results, where it's working on the lower levels of your skin, where it's encouraging the collagen production. So it's going to take time to see improvement in fine lines and wrinkles, in texture and radiance. The place where you might see results quicker is with the blue light, with the help with the blemishes and acne. Because for the best results, they recommend using the red light therapy 5 to 7 times a week for 4 to 6 weeks. And after 6 weeks, you can reduce it to a much more manageable 2 to 4 times a week. For the blue light therapy, they recommend using it 4 to 6 times a week for 4 to 6 weeks, and then you can reduce it again like you did the red light. Because it's such a slow process to stimulate the collagen and really see results, I definitely recommend taking before and after photos so you can really see the difference, because you're not going to notice it day to day. What you're going to notice is the difference between day 1 and maybe week 6. So it makes it a lot more kind of motivating when you can see the difference. But if you're watching it day to day, you're probably not going to see anything. So I have reviewed Current Body's LED mask before. So how does it differ to the Glotech mask? because they are both a very similar size. They're both wireless, they're both portable, they're both easy to travel with, they fold up really nicely. So first thing, design-wise, so the straps are slightly different. On the current body, we just have a very simple Velcro strap. I find it stays really well, easy to adjust, and it has the ear hooks, which helps it to stay on because they're quite heavy masks and otherwise they slip. On this one, we have a different kind of head strap. It velcros at the sides, but then you have this adjustable piece in the middle to make it fit, but it doesn't have any ear hooks, so it can slip. Both of the masks are rechargeable. They both have the 10-minute treatments auto shut off after 10 minutes. They both have very similar remotes, but this is where the Glotech mask differs. They both have the same red light treatments and power outputs for both the red light and the near infrared. However, the Glotech Pro Mask also has the blue light treatment in the same mask. Current body does do a blue light treatment mask, but you have to buy a separate mask. That one does blue and red, but it doesn't do the near infrared. And the blue light is really helpful. It doesn't just treat acne, it does help to minimize pore size and acne scars and help to prevent future breakouts. So right now, the fact that the Glotech Pro Mask has the red and blue light treatment and near infrared is what sets it above current body's mask to me. But brands are always coming out with new products, so definitely keep an eye out for that. Subscribe so you don't miss any updates, because if anything else happens, I will always keep you updated on the latest. So I really like my LED mask, but when you're deciding on which brand is right for you, it's very personal. So I want you to take into consideration things like, would you use the blue light or do you just need the red and infrared? Would you use those ear hooks to keep on the mask? Do you need the neck collar? All of those things come into play with this. The reason I like the Glotech is because it does have that blue and red light, and I do get the occasional hormonal breakouts, so I'll definitely be using it for that. I think the red and infrared is great. It's one of those things I will use every other day, but then the blue light is something I can use once a month or whenever I have a hormonal or food breakout, so that's why I like this one. It doesn't have the ear hooks, but I tend to use this watching the TV anyway. It's not something I'm walking around in, so I'm not too worried if it slips. And then I do love the neck collar. A lot of brands do neck collars and they all seem to do pretty much the same, but I do like getting the same brand with the face and necks just so it's all consistent and they're getting treated exactly the same. So do I recommend the Glotech Pro Mask? Yes, at the moment I think it's one of the best ones out there because it has the blue, red and near infrared technology in there. However, besides just the technology side of it, I've had a really good experience with their customer service, and customer service can make or break my love of a brand, because when you have bad customer service or it's not responsive, I don't know, I just want the whole package. It's a bit like going for dinner. I don't want just a great meal, I want the great service as well. So I really like not just the product, but also the service. So I do have a Glotech discount code to share with you, which I'll share in the description below, just in case they change it so the video stays evergreen. I'll also link to both of these products individually and the bundle to save money, and the serum I use because I really love that serum. If you've tried this mask before and want to drop a comment below on your experience with it, I'd love to hear from you. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a quick thumbs up and subscribe.